Welcome to E&B's Checklist, where we try to build old-fashioned base sets, one box, one pack, one card at a time. Alright, today we are ripping Topps 2025 Series 1 Celebration. 16 packs per box, 14 cards per pack. That's going to give us 224 cards. It's the same base set as Series 1, but you got a lot of fun inserts like 8-Bit Ballers, Game Day Drip, and our personal favorite, the mascots. Let's get into the rip. Alright, so something that we've been doing a little bit more recently, although we've just been collecting data on the side, is weighing the packs and just trying to see if there's any discrepancies or if it's any type of predictor as to when we might get some memorabilia or even an autograph. You know, sometimes they say, cards that contain or packs that contain, such and such may have less cards. So just a fun little side thing that we've been doing lately, tracking some of that data. In fact, at the end of each of these RIP series, we're planning to do some data dump videos for all of you data nerds like us, really kind of get into the posted odds and how well we did. And again, just kind of add some more math to these videos. But again, not seeing any abnormal packs in terms of weights here. Some are a little high, some are a little low. If this was a Panini product, I'd say we can predict the packs that have the Kid Reporter cards. But in this case, just some good old-fashioned Topps Series 1 Celebration. So, again, nothing crazy out of the ordinary here. Let's start ripping these and seeing what we get. Obviously, very familiar with the Series 1 cards so far, but I'm looking forward to seeing some of these inserts for the first time. All right, first pack, here we go. Have to admit, first time I saw the Series 1 cards, I didn't like them, but they grew on me very fast. And what's interesting is I feel like last year, all right, here we go. Got a Sparkle, Game Day Drip, and our first mascot card. Stars of the MLB, golly. Gonna get a lot of those today. And a Skeens. But yeah, I feel like with the 2024 cards, I like those a lot right off the bat. They reminded me a lot of 86 Topps, and then I kind of grew tired of them fast. And again, these were Series 1 was just the opposite. I didn't really like them to begin with, but now I think they're fantastic. And the gloss stock in the photos are great. Got another insert, our 8-Bit Ballers, and what's this? Power Players, Aaron Judge. So Celebration, I'm going to be honest, I think they got better inserts. I think there's better inserts on Celebration than the normal Series 1 Topps. So, if you're trying to build a base set, you want to have a little bit more fun, maybe not break the bank. Maybe you're buying a box of Celebration as well as, a box of Series 1 instead of, buying lots of blasters or hanger boxes. Although Series 1 hangers were pretty fire. I don't have any videos on those. But, all right, we got, looks like a vintage stock. Yep. One of these vintage stock cards. I actually like the design on these even better than the normal design from this year. I really like the way that text kind of cuts out the stripe as opposed to blends in on the stripe. So vintage stock, excellent find there. Looks like that one's numbered to 99. Awesome. I forget all of these inserts and their numbering and their variants. Another Sparkle, again, I'm going to call these wrong. I get the sand glitter versus the other Sparkle confused, but that's all right. Looks like we got another mascot card, the Philly Fanatic, Stars of the MLB. Apparently there's some rare versions of those Stars of the MLB, but I've never pulled one, but I have multiple boxes of Stars of the MLB. I should probably go through them, make sure I didn't miss something along the way. I got a Machado 90s card, 8-bit, power players. That Ellie 8-bit card's pretty nice. I know everyone was excited to see that the big heads were back. We'll see if we can pull one of those today. Again, photography from Topps base is just spot on. Got our sparkle there. Back to back. Okay. Got our game day drip. Mascot. Would really almost prefer to put a mascot set together than I would another base set at this point in time. Again, we ripped a lot of Series 1 before we even started creating videos and putting those Easter eggs, which was our first Series 1 product up. Walgreens had that buy one, get one 50 off sale on the blasters, so we definitely picked up a whole bunch of those. Got some good pulls. My favorite was a big Christmas autograph. Something stuck here. All right, Big Al. Coach Al. All right, next up here. Don't even know really what we're chasing here other than just enjoying these insert cards. Of course, every time you get a backwards card, you get excited, but we got just another sparkle there. Some more game day drip. And we'll celebrate another mascot pull. But I could do without the stars of the MLB. I don't know why. They're exciting at first, and the foil on them is great, but I just can't. I don't know. Can't get overly excited when we see them. Some more great photos here. Bryce Harper, 8-bit ballers, Jose Ramirez. We'll probably pull a walk this way card, shuffle right through it. So, as always, when we screw something up, don't hesitate to tell us in the comments. But that would be that would be real funny to pull one of those, go right past it. Backwards foil, another sparkle. Lindor's game day drip looks like just a warm-up uniform. Mr. Red. Keep those mascots coming. I probably should have just bought the set on eBay. We're ripping, we're building sets, we're having fun. After all, that's what the hobby's about. We got the Skeens here, Topps all team or all team Topps. I pulled one of those out of a normal Series 1 card. I think in my first box of the year, if I remember correctly. Of course, we get that with his 8-bit. Get another Power Players. Power Players card is almost just a little too loud for me. But the 8-bit Ballers, I don't know. I like that. Reminds me of Bases Loaded. That was just a classic baseball game on NES. I don't think there's a baseball game. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball on the, what was that, the Super Nintendo? That was a fantastic game. I love that. But Bases Loaded was just classic. Bases Loaded 2. Let me correct myself. Bases Loaded 2 was my favorite. Backwards card. All right, and Ellie in the Sparkle department. Move Skeens over. Got a Machado game day drip. We got the Rangers mascot. I don't even know why I start putting these stars of the MLB in a pile. Maybe just because I don't want them to pollute the regular count. Oh, man. All right, next pack. Got 5 more to go here on the rip. Lindor 90s card. 8-bit and a Power Player. As always, you can check those numbers on the bottom. Make sure you didn't get a variation that you missed. But, you know, most cases the heavy hitter stuff is in that pack backwards. So, but it's still a habit that I get into, just scanning the back of those cards. I know a few years ago I totally missed a couple golden image variations. All right, that's another. Those are, if I was to pick the top 5 best photos from this year, the Ellie in that one would be right there. Another mascot. This has been a fun box. Absolutely fun box. Value factor, not much here. Fun factor, definitely a level 10. Definitely a level 10 on the fun factor. All right, let's see. Got anything else coming out? All right, Dylan Cruz. Okay. Got that greatest hits insert. Again, pulled another one of those a few minutes ago. Got our 8-bit ballers, our Power Players. Two packs to go. Don't want to be greedy and say we need a auto or a memorabilia card, but it's always nice whenever you buy a retail box and find something like that. You know, you buy the hobby boxes, and you know we've done all those heritage hobby box videos, and yeah, you're guaranteed something, but man, most of them are not worth the paper they're printed on. And that's not a knock at anybody. That's part of the fun, part of the hardship of loss. We got another mascot card here. Awesome. But yeah, sometimes it's more exciting to get a bunch of decent hits like we have today in a retail box than trying to go for that home run in the hobby box. All right, last pack here. So we got a good variety of cards. Again, we'll keep track of this. Our 90s variant, our 8-bit baller, our power player, stars of the MLB again. And we end on a Trout. So, yeah, if I'm a kid, I'm building a collection. That was a lot of fun. All right, so doing a quick count here. Got 226 cards towards the base set of 350. Got one vintage stock card numbered to 99. We got our 8 mascots. Again, we'll probably try to chase that set for the kids because they absolutely love that. Got the checklist up on the screen here. Again, I can't say it enough times. This was a really fun rip. Again, nothing overly valuable, but absolute blast to rip this product. Hopefully you like what we're doing. If you do, please like, please subscribe. Don't hesitate to comment. We got a few more of these to open up, as well as some other videos out there and some other videos that we're making. We'll see you in the next one.